On the list, breast cancer attacking a growing number of younger women.
Then, having kids or having a successful career.
Secrets to balancing the best of both worlds. Plus, get with your friends and get in shape. We're throwing a fitness party. It's Thursday, February 28, 2013, and you're on the list. At number 1 on the list of stories everyone's talking about, sequester showdown. The deadline is looming, and there appears to be no hope to end the nation's epic budget impasse. President Obama plans to meet with congressional leaders tomorrow to discuss ways to minimize the impact. So, what does this all mean? Well, here's our Sequester 101 list of what you should know. First, the word sequester comes from British law. Basically, it's the act of taking someone's property until a debt has been paid. How does it apply to us in the U.S.? The sequester cuts government spending by about $109 billion over the next 10 years. The fiscal cliff already took $24 billion from that total, which leaves $85 billion that still needs to be cut out of the budget before October. The impact will likely be gradual, with the Defense Department feeling the burn of a 13% cut. Some government employees will be forced to take furloughs, including civilian workers at the Pentagon, airport security screeners, customs agents, and air traffic controllers. The next key deadline is March 27th. That's when the government runs out of money. But don't worry, there are still ways to find funds beyond that date. Look for a bake sale on the White House lawn with Michelle's low-fat banana muffins. At number 2, papal departure. Up, up, and away, and with that, Pope Benedict ended his reign. The Pontiff flew to Castle Gandolfo, where he will stay for the next 2 months while his papal apartment is being prepared. Next up, the conclave. More than 200 cardinals will soon begin choosing the next leader of the Catholic Church. About 9% will come from the United States. Europe and Italy represent about 75% of the cardinals. The average age of those voting is 72. At number 3, get your gambling on line. New Jersey is the latest state to legalize online gambling. It only works if you're within the border of the Garden State. Experts say Governor Chris Christie needs to raise money after Hurricane Sandy. Nevada is also going down that path, and Delaware is taking steps toward it as well. Gamblers would have to set up online accounts with casinos and could set daily limits on their play. More states could jump on the bandwagon, taking advantage of the federal government's leniency toward it.
Also, the Obama administration recently allowed states to sell lottery tickets online.
At number 4, a disturbing cancer trend impacting young women. A national study found the number of women aged 25 to 39 diagnosed with advanced breast cancer has been steadily on the rise, and no one knows for sure why. According to research, cancer rates increased 2% a year from 1976 to 2009. Preventive screening for breast cancer doesn't begin until age 40 unless there's a strong family history of the disease. Dr. Linda Greer says this new research makes self-exams even more important for young women.
You have to trust yourself to know that, no, this lump is not, it's not supposed to be there. It is new, and if your doctor perhaps downplays it and says, oh no, you're too young, don't worry about it, really listen to yourself and go pursue it, and at least get an ultrasound or something.
The study was published in the Journal of the American Medical Association. At number 5, pot shot. How do these Mexican drug dealers come up with such creative ideas? They are now using cannons to shoot marijuana across the border into the U.S. The latest cannon was found in the bed of a truck in Mexicali. The homemade guns can shoot up to 500 feet, 30 pounds of weed at a time. And now you're caught up and clued in on the top of the list. Now it's time for some late night laughs with punchlines in the news.
Congratulations to Chuck Hagel, new Secretary of Defense, and today, already off to a bad start. He's going to bring all of the troops home from Afghanistan, but they're coming on a Carnival cruise.
Well, researchers in Germany announced this week that human longevity has improved so much that 72 is the new 30. Well, the bad news, the new retirement age is 107, okay?
Hot fashion from Princess Diana and some sizzling superheroes. Pop culture at a fever pitch on the hot list.
First, Princess Diana always set the fashion world on fire, and now her clothes have her back on the hot list. That's because some of her most famous gowns, including this one she wore while dancing with John Travolta at the White House, are hitting the auction block. The bidding begins next month with Carrie Taylor Auctions, so start saving those pennies.
And now some super hot superhero news for fans of Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone's The Amazing Spider-Man 2 steams into theaters next May. And now the Green Goblin, originally played by Willem Dafoe, has been cast. It's Chris Cooper, who you might remember from movies like American Beauty. Also starring in the sequel, Jamie F.O.X.X. and Paul Giamatti. Finally, enough with superheroes. How about reaching for the sky with Jack the Giant Slayer?
Mankind have returned.
They're uglier than I remember.
The update on Jack and the Beanstalk will be sizzling up movie screens tomorrow. But if your cup of tea is something hotter, there's also David Duchovny's thriller Phantom, and from the producer of The Hangover, 21 and Over.
Oh my God.
Princess Di, Spider-Man, and the Beanstalk. Legends on the hot list.
It used to be a sport you'd play at summer camp before, say, making a lanyard. Now it is a favorite pastime for movie stars and hipsters alike. The renaissance of ping pong. It's what's trending.
Ping pong. Or, as the Chinese say, ping pong.
Ping pong is out of the basement and into the zeitgeist, in no small part thanks to actress Susan Sarandon, a self-proclaimed ping pong propagandist who is behind a series of ping pong social clubs called Spin. And now the sport may be coming to a bar near you.
So Matt Sapp, as a restaurateur,
Yes.
what is it about ping pong that goes so well with food and libation?
Well, I think that after any good meal or series of drinks, what you want to do is get your body up and shaking around a little bit, and ping pong does that.
I am teamed up here with Matt Winkler. He is a state champion table tennis player and a coach. So Matt, give me a list of the benefits of this sport.
Well, you know, it's a great hand-eye coordination exercise. Oh, good shot. Great workout, full body workout, a lot of fun. You can burn 700 to 1,200 calories in an hour of training.
Yours?
Oh, that was a quick,
that was good.
quick reaction skills. It's a lot of fun.
Maybe the game is just going back to its roots. After all, back in the 1880s, it began as an after-dinner parlor game in England.
A little post-pub ping pong.
And now it's come full circle.
You gotta say it slow, otherwise you'll trip over it. Post-pub ping pong.
Ping pong, the rally's on, and it's what's trending.
Oh.
I just won this game!
Good job.
Sweating as a way of socializing isn't limited to just partying and ping pong. In fact, you can get your glow on while bonding with your pals at the gym. Fitness parties are all the rage on the Fit List.
Instead of getting together over fatty food and fizzy wine, more women are marking special occasions by working up a sweat together.
Fitness parties are a good thing because it brings all your friends together and you do something that's fun and physical. And that makes everybody feel good at the end of the party.
Round up the gang and light up the night. It looks like a rave, but this is an electric run. If your gang still loves the club life, head to Nightclub Cardio and crunk off some LBs. Or check out these Soul Cycle classes, complete with lighting and glow sticks. Dip the toe of your cross trainers into some CrossFit action. Get the GI Janes together for a boot camp. Or what the heck, hit a boxing gym and say hi to that dude who kind of looks like your cheating ex-boyfriend.
A yoga party is a great way for overworked people to mix relaxation with celebration.
And if you want a once-in-a-lifetime exercise experience, bring your friends to the Vancouver Circus School. Swing on trapezes and carpool home 18 of you in a Toyota. Who knows? Maybe this will jumpstart everyone's gym program, and next year you'll have the wind to blow out all the candles on your birthday cake on the Fit List.
Sometimes living large means going small, taking your passion and turning it into a money-making venture. Tori Johnson is a best-selling author, contributor to GMA, a wife and a mom, and she knows how to make small businesses work. Shaq Shackelford introduces us to 3 women who have taken her lessons all the way to the bank.
Meet Jill Donovan, Shannon Wilburn, and Adrienne Colwaite, all stay-at-home moms in Tulsa, Oklahoma, who have used some of Tori Johnson's spark and hustle to grow their businesses.
I didn't have grand aspirations for it to be anything other than a living room sale.
Shannon's kids' consignment sale went from her living room to a church to a $20 million a year business called Just Between Friends.
We sold 10 franchises that first year, and now we have 127, and we're in 24 states.
Adrienne saw a need for a last-minute babysitting service that uses background screen professional sitters. She says parents can find comfort with seeking sitters at home or traveling.
One of the most rewarding things is when we hear that a family plans their vacation travels around where our locations are.
And Jill took her passion,
I think I've always had an obsession with cuffs,
to go from stay-at-home mom creating a jewelry business called Rustic Cuff. It all started with a sleepless night.
I got up and I YouTubed how to make cuffs. Every night, my husband would be sleeping and I would just be hammering away.
Now Jill has 7 staffers hammering out hundreds of bracelets a week. Her clients include Kathy Lee Gifford and custom orders from Adam Levine. She sells on QVC and out of shops in more than 11 states.
The goal, I think it would be fun to have Rustic Cuff in every state and then in every city.
Their advice, you can't have spark without hustle.
You've got to take action.
Learn how to create a simple business model and know the financial end of it, and create a social media fan base.
Still have to pinch myself to think that I get to run this company.
Your next little thought could be the next big thing. For The List, I'm Shaq Shackelford.
It is Live Large Week, and we're on the move with your ticket to high-tech travel. Plus, flash this bling. Credit cards reserved for the super elite. Next on the list.
Breakfast of Champions. They're great. Check out this list of the all-time greatest breakfast cereals.
The list is online. Exclusive stories, incredible photos, the hottest viral videos. Get caught up and clued in at thelistshow.tv.
It's Live Large Week. So let's look at all those high-end toys most of us will only own in our dreams on The Futurist. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's super cool, and it's called the Moeller M400 Sky Car. No more red lights with this Red Baron. 4 passengers can glide over the gridlock at up to 375 miles an hour at a fresh air-filled 13,000 feet. Most amazing, it takes off and lands vertically. No worries about parallel parking your Sky Car. Developer Paul Moeller's website claims the Sky Car is personally affordable, but since he doesn't quote a price, our high hopes are on hold. Next, let's look at a luxury vehicle that roars like a lion, a Sea Lion. Project Sea Lion is the world's fastest amphibious vehicle, priced at $250,000. The makers say with an engine upgrade, the conveyance could set the sea speed record at 60 miles per hour. Until then, settle for looking sleek in the brushed steel interior. And when it's time to head home, put this beast back on the pavement where it can hit 180 miles an hour. Finally, have you ever wrestled with the idea of either working out or relaxing in a hot tub? Well, worry no more. Now you can do both. It's the Fit Wet, a futuristic bathtub jacuzzi exercise bike. While you work out, water jets massage you and burn cellulite, and the LED touchscreen keeps you entertained. And cardio isn't the only way the Fit Wet is health conscious. It flushes the water after each round of exercise. Staying fit and living large in the high-tech whirlpool today on The Futurist.
What do celebrities, CEOs, and millionaires have that you don't? An overpriced credit card. Connor Knighton takes a look at the mythical Black Card. All right, Connor, what's the deal?
For years, there were stories of an exclusive card that American Express gave to its best customers. The card was black, and it was only given to millionaires, flush with green. It was in the wallets of celebrities and Wall Street movers and shakers. It was the card that could buy anything. And yet, none of that was true. There was no such thing as a black card. But the rumors made American Express realize that maybe there should be. And so, in 1999, they released the Centurion card in black. In the US, the Centurion card carries a $2,500 annual fee. That's after a one-time initiation fee that's rumored to be over $5,000. It's made out of titanium. You won't find this information on the Amex website, just that the Centurion card is the world's rarest American Express card and confers a level of service that can be extended only to selected individuals worldwide. That service includes a concierge that can help with concert tickets, restaurant reservations, getting the single tier of a baby elephant born on a mountain in Nepal, whatever it is that rich people need help with buying. But it isn't that different from the Amex Platinum card, which only has a $450 fee. To me, it seems less about the perks and more about having a flashy status symbol in your wallet. Visa's tried to capitalize on that status with a card called the Black Card. Nothing mysterious about this one. There's a full application page online. It carries a $500 annual fee and it has some pretty lackluster rewards, but it does say Black Card in big letters, so that waiter at TGI Fridays is gonna think you are a baller. From rumor to reality, the Black Card has become legendary. It's in tons of rap songs.
Black card, spinning when I hit the mall. My black card, they don't decline that.
A black card heavy like a magnet.
And sure, it's heavy like a magnet, but with the heavy fees, for most people, even the super rich, it's a bad investment.
Most of us are living a little smaller these days thanks to the payroll tax increase and rising food prices. In fact, the top 3 retailers are all feeling the pinch. Target, supermarket chain Kroger, and Walmart have all taken a hit. In fact, Walmart had its worst sales start in 7 years. So let's take a look at Walmart by the numbers. Walmart has $447 billion in sales annually. Here's an incredible stat. $36 million is the amount of money spent at a Walmart every hour of every day. When a Walmart opens in a new market, median sales drop 40% at similar high-volume stores and 17% at supermarkets. Walmart stores in the U.S. cover a total of 698 million square feet. That's bigger than Manhattan Island. There are over 4,000 Walmarts in the U.S. with about 2.2 million employees, though about 70% of those workers leave within a year. 90% of Americans live within 15 minutes of a Walmart, and over 100 million customers shop there every week. 72% of Walmart cashiers are women. But rest easy, gentlemen, you could nab the coveted greeter position. That rock and blue vest is catnip to the ladies. Born in the USA, but 80% of Walmart suppliers are located in China. With his $18.7 million salary, CEO Michael Duke earns as much in 2 hours as the typical worker makes in a year. Since we started this piece, $48 million were spent at a Walmart. No, wait, make that 49. That's Walmart by the numbers.
Viralist.
Clicking the most awesome on the web. First, sick of the Harlem Shake? Well, the internet has been doing it all wrong. This is not the Harlem Shake. This is New York radio station 105.1 showing us the real moves of Harlem. The internet trend sweeping URLs isn't the actual dance. It's just the name of the song in all the videos. These are the actual moves of the Harlem Shake that started back in the 80s.
I'll show you how to do this, son.
Next, take me to the diamond. Baseball season is almost here again, and the pain the players feel in the offseason are sung by Adam Jones and Miguel Cabrera in this MLB fan cave spoof of Rihanna's Diamonds. Auto-tune much? Lastly, game on.
3, 2, 1, go!
Two brand new Audi RS4 Avants battle it out with paintballs. Don't you wish you could just join in? How can it get any better with a little splash of paint? High score on the viral list.
Mid-getaway. This is a list of some of the most romantic places in the Midwest to escape to with your loved one. It's Live Large Week, and you've been telling us the luxury items you just gotta have. Here's a list of our favorite responses so far. There's still time to chime in. Get on the list Facebook page and tell us the one luxury you can't live without.
That wraps it up for this Thursday. Thank you so much for watching the list. Here's what we're working on for tomorrow.
Live Large Week continues with stories that inspire how you can see the world and help save the world. Plus, underwater and over land, cute pets on a roll. Tomorrow on the list.